the system is broke, the system is corrupted. I know you feel helpless. A group of us have always fought to try and make things better, but we can't pull off a win because people think that, I'll vote for you in the general election. Well, if you don't win a primary, you don't make it to the general election. And a lot of reformers, we ran for office. Many of us won our committee seats and so on and so forth. But the vast amount of the voters think that the primary isn't important. So, for example, the town of Lockport, which everybody's complaining about the property tax, a lot of the taxing was illegal. We proved it was illegal. We filed court actions, winning the court actions, yet people voted for the same people again. But who voted for them? Well, it was only 900 people out of 5,000 Republicans. There's a reason why government is the way it is, because the presidential race, everybody gets distracted and they don't concentrate on the local races, which is going to be this year. So what did the priority system do in New York State? Well, they said, look, so we don't get any competition, let's make collecting petitions during the summertime or during the wintertime now. So it was 10 degrees last week, the day before, and we couldn't, or 2 weeks before, we couldn't circulate petitions because it's so cold out. And then they put the primary election the week before the 4th of July week, because they knew everybody's thinking about summer, relaxing, going on vacation, so nobody's going to show up. And sure enough, they were right. Where 2,000 to 2,500 people used to show up for a primary in the town of Lockport, now we get 900. Basically, so my last race in the town of Lockport, when I primaried for town supervisor, we had 2 reformers running for town board. We pulled 300 votes. They got 600 votes. Realistically, not much of a change, but because all their friends had to do is show up and vote, 600 of their friends and people they'd given government jobs to, and so on and so forth. That's all they had to do was show up and vote, and boom, they got rid of all the opposition for that race, and then they run unopposed for the general election. And you have no choice. And now you still have your high property taxes. What is in your tax? You have your town tax, your county tax, your school tax. What are your 2 of them are your highest tax, your school and your county tax. Did you know $1.5 million last year was spent in attorney fees for Niagara County? Did you know that Niagara County legislators can be abolished? That position isn't even necessary because there's 16 other counties in New York State that operate a different form of government. Do you know we can put in term limits? Do you know we can save millions of dollars to taxpayers and get rid of a lot of these patronage jobs? Doge Niagara County. Can you imagine? Such a great idea. Well, I'm throwing my head in the race. I sent a letter in 3 weeks ago to the Republican committee for an endorsement to run for county legislator. And of course, they don't like me because I poked the bear too much. I'm just that crazy Dave Mangello. But they endorsed Will Collins, the guy that was caught on video knifing somebody's tire because he was pissed off about some landscaping job or construction job to someone he was charged. He pled guilty, but they endorsed him, so it makes me more of a criminal, I guess. Look, I fought for family rights in family court. I fought for gun rights. I try and protect the fire companies because, how dare that county legislators pay themselves $500 to $1,000 an hour to go to 15 meetings, yet when I was a volunteer firefighter, I would go to 200 calls, spend from my own money and gas, work on the fire trucks, fix the fire company building, and I don't get paid nothing. How about you make the county legislator positions volunteer, and then maybe pay the volunteers maybe some bonuses for risking their lives and doing this and trying to protect the community. But of course, people don't think that. Well, we got a bunch of people running. We need your help. We need your support. The first is we need signatures. And then the second thing we need to do is just show up and vote. It's just that simple. So I got the petitions at my garage. We got most of the city, most of the town candidates are running. So basically anybody in Royalton, Heartland, Lockport, town of Lockport, and city of Lockport, we have candidates that we need signatures for. And the disadvantage about people like me running is that we work for a living. We have family. So it's hard for us to go out and get signatures where the people that are in office, you're paying them. So they're using your money to go walk around, get petitions, or get signatures to run for office again, then use your money to run again. So it's just ongoing cycle of manipulation and tricking you while they're doing such a great job. And they're such nice people, but why'd they give themselves a 25% pay raise last year? 25% right before Christmas. How convenient, right? And last year, 2024, was like the worst year for the economy ever. Your money was worth, the inflation record went through the record inflation went through the roof. Your money's worth less than ever before. And what they do, they gave themselves raises because I guess $500 to $1,000 an hour wasn't enough, along with the best health insurance policy you can imagine being elected a county legislator. They can get breast implants if they want. It's such a good plan. Can you imagine? But people don't pay attention. What do we do? I mean, if you don't sign up and sign our petitions to run, I guess we can't run, and you have no choice again, and you just keep on paying the same old taxes, and the same thing keeps on happening again, over and over again. But I have a website called wakeupny.net. It has a lot of educational reform government information on it, sheriff's court procedures, what goes on behind the scenes, how they do things. I have a Facebook page, We the People NY, Truth in the USA Facebook page. We have, I have a YouTube channel, Wake Up NY, or under David Mongello. I have a ton of educational videos on there. I show you how they are fixing the ballots, how they're controlling this grassroots elected position that you don't even know exists, so they can choose candidates they want instead of candidates you want. And this is a fix. They're fixing it right from the get-go. By the time the primary election comes around, they have candidates they endorsed, which is basically a fake endorsement because it's their friends and families doing it. They're endorsing themselves. These people are downright evil how they go about doing things, because it's all about securing their lifetime pay and benefits the rest of your lives, and they know you're not going to pay attention. They know you're not going to do anything, and they'll stay in office forever. And them lifetime benefits where they can get the free breast implants, right? They'll get that the rest of their life. You're elected like 5 years in office, you get that great insurance plan the rest of your life. So the problem is locally, people. This presidential stuff that's going on, it's just there to distract you. What goes on locally is affecting your pocketbook more than anything else. Reach out to me at Mongello's. My number is 716-625-6125. I have petitions there for people to sign. And then I got petitions to abolish the county legislator positions too. How do you go back to Board of Supervisors? We can save you millions of dollars just like that alone. And there's no one else talking about this. There's no local person in office that's talking this way because they don't want to disturb the apple cart. So who's the enemy? Your friend, your nice guy that's elected in office that just keeps on running the way it is, or somebody that's willing to protect you. Like our lawsuits we filed during COVID. We were winning them. We were educating people during COVID to save lives. We saved lives. I went to the government. They didn't do nothing. Went to a legislator meeting explaining the things going on with the vaccine and in regards to this medication they're hiding from saving people's lives. Nobody said nothing, even though we documented we saved lives. I don't know what to say, but we'll keep on trying and hopefully get some support. Thanks for listening.